Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Oro Puro, otherwise known as Pure Gold for you non-Spanish speakers. That was just the coolest username I could think of. But anyways, this is my first video. You'll see a lot of videos from me in the future, though. Stuff like silver, gold, bullion, spotting fakes, rare coins. Spotting fake ones of those, that sort of thing. What I'm gonna start with today is just basically a warning, kind of a demonstration. Be wary of any silver you buy online, unless it's from atmex.com, Modern Coin Mart, anything like that. I personally, unless I find a really good deal, don't buy any of my silver online. I buy it in person so I can see and verify that it's real. If you're buying silver on eBay, I mean, just know what you're doing, because the potential for getting ripped off is pretty high, pretty damn high. Chinese are, I mean, the best at making fakes, and I'll show you that in this little demonstration here. Now, you would think the Chinese would stick to making the big brand name fakes. Engelhard, Pan American, Johnson Matty, what's the other one I'm thinking of? Northwest Territorial, I don't know, number of them. But there's a little company I know, not really little, it's a smaller company, Scottsdale Silver. They make some really nice pieces. Their 1 ounce pieces are beautiful, up to 10 ounce, higher, beautiful stuff. But it's a relatively, when compared to the other mints, it's a smaller mint. And I certainly didn't think that the Chinese would be making fake Scottsdale silver. But they are. I work at a coin store, and the other day, customer brought this in. Let's see. The marking on it is just from the testing solution, which I'll do. It shows you what bar is actually made of. It's got a thin silver coat, and it's copper, bronze, or something underneath. Anyways, customer brought this in. I looked at it. I held it. I've held silver a lot. I handle silver a lot, and to me, it looked pretty damn real. It's even got the real or the correct back pattern. And this one looked really real to me. One thing though, it felt a little bit off, and I noticed what it was. I grabbed another bar that I knew in fact was real. It's the thickness. The only way I could tell was by taking that other bar, putting it on top of this one, and noticing the difference in thickness. The real bar was much, well, not much, but noticeably thinner than this fake bar. I even weighed this fake bar, and I'll do it for you guys now. My scale is set to troy ounces here. I'm gonna have to put you down for a second. Show you. Let's see. What does that say? 0.998. Now, when I weighed it the first time, before I did it with the testing solution, it corroded some of the silver, the weight, whatever. It was 1 ounce exactly. Exactly. And so, I mean, everything looked like it added up. It looked real. It was right weight. I mean, it wasn't magnetic, nothing like that. But like I said, there's a width thing. So I talked to the manager of the shop. He looked at it, said the same thing. He said to the customer, where'd you buy it? Where'd you get this stuff from? Because he had another one. He said, came like this. See? In a nice little vinyl wrapping. Take it out. I mean, hopefully you can notice some of the detail there. I mean, it looks real. It looks real. There's a thickness like I was talking about, though. It's too thick. He bought it on eBay. Red flag, went up. You know what I'm saying? The seller, I don't know if the seller was from China or not, but it wasn't, any big solid like Admex or anything. It's just somebody ripping somebody else off. Although who knows if they even knew it was fake. Anyways, manager looked at it. He kind of was thinking the same thing I was. Like, this looks very real. Everything looks real, but you can't ignore the width thing. The silver has specific density, and if it's off, then something's up. So, last resort is to use something called JSP testing solution. You can buy it online, and probably at every local coin store, jewelry store you go to. Basically, what it does, it's you got to be careful with it. It's pretty corrosive acid. It'll turn blue if the substance is not silver, or if the substance is just coated in silver. If you put it on something that's pure silver, it'll stay completely brown, like it is in its normal state. Now I'll do the test again. Like I said, I did it already on here. You can see that. I'll do it again for you guys. This is what the testing solution looks like. See how it's that brown kind of color? I have a pan here because, like I said, this stuff you got to be careful with it. Let's do a drop and show you what it looks like normally. That is the color of it normally. If you put that on something and it stays that color, then that's pure silver. You're good to go. If it's 925, it'll stay like that. It might turn a tiny little bit blue just because of the alloys in 925 silver. It's 92.5% silver, copper, and everything else in there. But, I mean, you'll know. If it's fake, blue. It turns blue. Blue as the sky. So here we go. I'm going to put it again on the fake and show you guys exactly what it does, what I'm talking about here. Let's get you in so you get a good view of this here. Alright. Ready? Put it right on there. Now let's see what happens. Notice it's staying brown for a second. That's because the bar is coated in actual silver. Layer's not very thick though. Alright, it's turning blue. Turning blue, turning blue. You can actually see it now. I don't know if you guys can, hopefully. But I can, looking at it. It's bubbling. It's just kind of eating away at the layers over there because there's something underneath it that is not silver. And I'll wipe it with something in a second and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. The inner whatever of the bar will be exposed. Hold on, let me find something to wipe it with. Alright, now it's blue. Like I said, blue as the sky. I mean, we could keep watching it and it would turn even more blue. But you get the picture at this point. I'll wipe it off. And look. You can see the inner. This was left on longer to completely eat through the silver. This did, primarily, but not as deep as that first one. And what you see inside, it looks to me like copper or bronze. But what I'm impressed at is they found something. That's why I'm not sure what it is exactly in the inside, copper or bronze. Usually it's copper. But the density of this was closer to the density of silver than any other fake bar or whatever I've seen before. So they're getting good. They're using lesser known mints. They're using thicker silver coats. They're using something to make the density of the bar, brown, whatever it is, as close to silver as possible. And you just really need to be careful. So the lesson, the moral of the story here is just, if you buy your silver online, make sure you trust who it's coming from. Make sure you know it's real. Um, Rule of thumb: if you're nervous, just don't buy it online, or if you can't get to a coin shop, go to sites like AppMax or moderncoinmart.com. You can trust those sites. They're pretty reputable. Kateco.com, that's another one. But I mean, otherwise, I would recommend just going in person and buying your silver. You get to see what you're buying, touch it, you know it's real. It's better, and it's actually cheap too. You don't pay shipping, and usually fees over spot are like $1.50, and you can't really find that online unless you buy in volume. So yeah, there you go. Be seeing more of you guys in the future. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. Just be careful, but enjoy your silver, enjoy your gold, real money. Peace.